Hey guys, it's me, Destiny, and today I'm going to do a video of all my foundations, a major foundation overhaul. And I want to just jump right into it because I have about 15 foundations here, and I want to give you a little bit on each one. I started from my favorites of all the high brands to my least favorite, and then my favorites of all the drugstore to my least favorites. Not even my least favorites. All my drugstores are pretty decent. Okay, so let me just jump right into it. So I have the two HD foundations from Makeup Forever. I have 177. And, wait a minute. I have 177 and 178. And they're very, very close in range, except for the fact that 178 has a little bit more of a red undertone, and 177 is more of just a coffee with a lot of milk. Not a lot, but coffee with milk. Okay, and these are, I didn't tell you much about those because I've talked about those in so many videos, and I've done so many videos and included them. Now, these are my two newer Makeup Forever purchases. Now, this is Makeup Forever Face and Body Liquid Makeup, and this is, see, it doesn't even have the number on it. I'll make sure I find out for you. It doesn't have the number on it, but this is a really awesome makeup. If you don't need a whole lot of coverage, don't want a whole lot of coverage, or, you know, you're just one of those girls who just, you know, just want to add a little bit, you don't want to look too made up. This is a really, really unique foundation because when you pour it out, it kind of looks wiggly and jiggly, almost like phlegm. It like, I didn't want to say that, but it looks really weird. Now, wish here. I have this one, and as you can see it like, you see that? It jiggles. Look at that. It kind of looks like fat almost too. Like when you watch the plastic surgery channels. So, okay, so I'm getting crazy. Okay, so that formulation is actually really, really great, and I use that with the sponge. It goes on really, really smooth. It gives you a fantastic result. That is some natural looking makeup. Makeup Forever is amazing. I'm in love with Makeup Forever. My latest Makeup Forever purchase is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet in number 80. Girls, if you have oily skin and you haven't found that foundation that keeps you matte without looking dead, here it is. Meet your new love. Meet my new love. Meet our new love. I'm in love with this. The color payoff is amazing. A little bit goes a long way. It keeps you matte. It looks so natural. It gives your skin just a flawless, luminous glow outlook. And something I've never showed you guys is actually Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Stay in Place makeup. This is really some great stay in place makeup. It's actually my summer color, and it is Intensity 6.0. So if you guys wear Estee Lauder at all, it's good. It's definitely good. And it's really thick and creamy, but it blends very well. And a little bit of this goes a very long way. So you won't have to use a whole lot of that. That's great. I can definitely recommend, kind of endorse Estee Lauder makeup because they own MAC and a lot of the other brands. So if you're scared to leave MAC, but you don't mind spending a little bit more because maybe MAC's just not cutting it for you right now, Estee Lauder is great. My next is Smashbox HD. Now, I like this foundation. There's something about it that I don't like, and I think it says oil-free and it has SPF in it, but I think the fact that it has SPF in it kind of leaves my skin a little oily. This is not even a review. This is just me telling you what makeup I have, and then if you want me to do an in-depth review, then I will. Okay, so I have my next two Cliniques. I have 48 and 50. This is my summer color, and this is my all year round color. These are great because they're super blendable, except for they transfer. I was at a vow renewal, and I see my cousin, and I haven't seen him in a long time. He's all excited, and he's coming near me, and I'm so scared. I'm like, oh my God, because you know how you need to maneuver yourself to hug somebody so you don't get your stuff all over there. I got a nice makeup on his shoulder. I was so embarrassed. It looks great. It really does. But you really need a great setting powder for that. Okay, so my last two are actually MAC, and this is Studio Sculpt. And this is Studio Fix Fluid, and they are both in NW47. And as you can see, they're really different tones. This one is a lot more red than this one. I prefer this one, but this makes me break out, I believe. I believe it makes me break out. I haven't done enough investigation because now that I'm on Makeup Forever, I don't even bother with my MAC. And then this is Studio Fix Fluid. Far too red. It's far too red, and it's heavy, and it has a weird smell to it, and it looks ashy on film. And I'm sorry if you love Studio Fix. I'm not trying to bash your product, but this was one of my first higher end foundation purchases, and I don't wear it anymore. Okay, so next I have my Super Stay, and you already know how I feel about this. I actually recently did a video about this, so you know how I feel about that. Next, okay, so my latest purchase is Black Opal True Color Liquid Foundation, oil-free, in Eau Chocolate. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. My camera really sucks. Speaking of which, I've decided to return this and get a better camera. But yeah, I really like this. I really like this because what happens is you open it, you shake it up, you look at the color, and you think, that is not my color. You put it on your hand and you say, yes, it's definitely not my color. You go, you blend it in, it gets like a shade darker, and it blends amazingly well. The only thing I can say is it has kind of like a minty kind of medicine scent to it, but once you put it on your face, you really don't smell it so much. And I like this because it's like it's like a shade or two lighter than the Maybelline True Match, and it has a kind of a similar consistency to my Makeup Forever Face and Body. It kind of has that weird jiggle to it, a little bit, but it's a great foundation. And Black Opal has millions upon millions of colors. If you can't find your color in Black Opal, I'd be surprised. My next one is Boots No. 7 Stay Perfect Foundation. It has SPF 15 hypoallergenic, and the color is 60 Mocha, and it's very similar to my color 177 in Makeup Forever HD Foundation. I really like this. This is really good as far as being stay put and not being transfer resistant. I like this a lot. The only thing is I think it needs a little bit more red in it, so when I do wear this, sometimes I'll mix it with my Maybelline. And then there is the Loreal Hip, which is, I said that I wasn't a big fan of Loreal makeup, and I have to do a retraction because this was one of my favorite foundations for quite some time. It's Loreal Hip Flawless Liquid Makeup, SPF 15, red undertones, 828 henna. I'm not used to this camera yet. But it has the little red sparklies in it. It's very, very light. It goes on really well. And that's my summer color. And I like it a lot. Okay, so I'm running out of time. I'm going to show you my last foundation. And then if you guys have any questions, comments, if you want me to do a review on one. I was thinking about doing a 7-day, 7 foundation kind of thing and letting you know which ones work the best, which ones pass the white collar test, which ones look the most natural, whether I get comments your skin looks great or your makeup looks great. I noticed that. When I wear Makeup Forever, it's your skin looks great. When I wear the Maybelline Super Stay, I get a combination. When I wear my henna in the summer, skin. Okay, so this is the Queen Collection, and this color is Sheer Espresso, and woo! It just leaked all over my floor. Okay, it's a very light foundation that's really buildable. I said I wouldn't give reviews. I like this, basically. I like it. I haven't worn it in a long time. It has more yellowy undertones than red, but it can go either way. It can go either way. If you're like me, I can go either way with a little bit of a yellow, as you can see, and then a little bit of a red. It can be mixed. It can go either way. 1 second. So that's pretty much my foundation overhaul. If you have any questions, comments, if you want me to review any in depth, if you want me to wear any on camera and show you exactly what it looks like, pictures, etc., just let me know. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be in touch. Bye.